I don't care. That's when I get what I want. When I detach from all things and I just focus on myself, that's what I get what I want. Right now, is this absolutely washed out? Is my camera been just acting up like crazy today? Yeah, but I'm at the point, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to talk my stuff. I mean, you can watch this video like this. You can close your eyes and listen to it. It doesn't matter. Some of you will see this video. Millions upon millions will not. It doesn't matter. Right now, I'm doing what I do every single day, which is just working, which is being myself, the greatest version of myself, and staying in alignment with who I am, staying in alignment with God, with Allah, with the all, however you want to see it. That's what I do each and every day. I use the law of detachment to fully become the greatest version of myself always. When I focus just on myself and what I need to do each and every day, that's when things start to flow. Right now in my life, I have everything, and I've always had everything, you know, in the sense of like, that's where my mind was. When I had nothing, in a sense, when I was homeless in the 3D, I still had everything. I wasn't going to give up. I'm like, hey, it was a tough time, but I'm just still going to keep going through. And throughout the last decade, I have culminated this mindset of absolute greatness, and I became the man I am today, which is Hercules. It's very interesting. You know, I tell everyone I'm Hercules, that's who I am, Euclides. And I can remember years ago having this vision like this, almost like as if I was creating a movie, but I'd have these daydreams that I was this Hercules character and that I was, you know, going to see like a character that's going to see this therapist, and the therapist is like, oh, why have you been sleeping well? And as this character, I'd be like, I don't know, I keep having this memory, these dreams that I was this incredible character. And it's like, basically it was like a movie trailer in my mind. And then all of a sudden the version of me started to remember I'm Hercules, and then the bad guys are catching on and all this stuff, and the action was happening, and kind of like a movie. But like I said, within that vision, I kept feeling like, what if I was this character? What if I really am Hercules, but I'm just slowly remembering who I was, who that version of me was before I came here? The more that I thought about this, I thought, you know what? Maybe this is true. Maybe I am this divine version. Having that mindset and just using that within the law of detachment, everything, and I mean everything in my life started to flow. I have the most wonderful wife ever, but I also got the greatest freaking girlfriend ever. This was a different country. They'd both be my wife, but here in America, you can't be doing that. But it's everything in my life is just more and more excess, more wildness, more awesomeness, more of just what I want to do. Like, my life is truly just my life. I don't listen to anyone else. I'm not dictated by anybody else except myself. And God works within me. You see, God is just pure love. God is always there. God is always guiding. And my greatest passion, my greatest joy is always being in that alignment with God, always being there with God, being in that flow state, if you will. You know, the reason I share this stuff is to inspire you and to show you what is possible when you fully just let go and you stop worrying what others think. If I just followed what everyone wanted for me, I would be just as miserable as they are. And instead, I choose, hey, you know what? If I am the greatest version of myself, if I'm the best that I possibly can be, I'll get everything that my heart desires. Think about the word desire. It comes from the Greek word from the Father. It is from the Father, from God, from all. When you truly desire something, it is within your heart, it's within your mind, on your soul. You know you desire it because there's a version of you that has it. The law of detachment is simply detaching from these things and detaching from expectation. Now, there's a big difference here. Law of assumption, I assume that I am Hercules. I assume that I am the greatest version of myself. But I give up expectations. Expectations is the worst thing that you can do. With expectations, even if it's the best, it will never be exactly what the true experience is going to be. And that's why I say don't have expectations. Just enjoy. Go with the flow of reality. Go with the flow of life. If you try to control the situation and you try to wonder what it's going to be like, you'll never fully enjoy it to the way that it's supposed to be enjoyed. You know, biggest example, someone goes on a date and they wonder, oh my gosh, how's it going to be? How are they going to look? How are they going to act? How's this going to be? How's that going to be? And they try to have every little scenario played out. And then it's nothing. It's nothing like you've ever thought, in a sense. It's completely different. Now, there's a big difference between visualizing and manifesting something, like desiring something and kind of seeing it. Hey, that's how it could be. I could see myself doing this. There's a big difference there. I have visualized my whole life. I visualize every single day, but I don't put an expectation onto it. I see that that's a timeline. That might not necessarily be the exact timeline I need, but that's a timeline I'm aiming for, and I trust that God is going to get me there to the right one I need. You know, that it's part of it, like within your mind, within what you truly desire, what you desire in your heart, and you become it. God says yes. God says yes every time. Whatever you put your awareness on, your energy to, God says yes. If you believe that you are poor, God is going to say, okay, then you're poor. I'll give you more of that. If you believe and know that you are rich in every aspect of reality, God is going to give you more of that as well. God always says yes. You have to realize that, and you have to start, when you see that and you realize that, you're going to be more aware of what you say and what that you do. Right now, I'm talking to you. I'm also throwing the ball for my dog Dash. He loves this. He could do this all freaking day. So if you see me just throwing the ball, or you're wondering what am I doing, I'm throwing the ball for Dash. But when I did this video, doing it right now, I have no expectations. I didn't even know what I was going to. I'm just like, I'm going to turn the camera on. I have decade plus, 15 years of knowledge of this, of true knowledge, of true experience. You know, it's not even so much the time. It's, you know, someone could be learning something for decades and decades, but if it's just not valuable things, if it's not true, amazing knowledge of the universe, what does it matter, you know? If someone is trying to become an electrician and they just spend a decade just learning how to do outlets, hey, that's great and all, but there's a lot more to it than just outlets. You understand what I'm saying? So within this, I know so much, and I feel like it's still infinite. I'm always learning, but when I filmed this video, I didn't have expectations. I just came here to you as my most authentic self. And I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do every single day. Every day I film a YouTube video. Every day I film TikToks. Every day I film Instagram. Every day I just show up and I present the greatest version of myself to you. That's what all of you need to be doing each and every day. You know, people say, what's the purpose of life? What is my purpose in this world? What is my purpose? I will tell you this. There is one universal purpose, and it's for you to figure out who you are and be that version to the best of your ability and to experience everything that you can while you are here on this earth. That is your purpose, to show up and be as authentic as you can be. My friend, I hope you enjoyed this video about law of detachment and just how to go with the flow, how to let go of expectations and truly detach and enjoy things. You know, law of detachment has different levels, different sectors, if you will, of things that you could be doing. But detaching from expectations may be my most favorite part about it, because when you detach, like I said, from an experience or from the expectation, you truly, truly can enjoy the experience. My friend, have a blessed day. May God be with you always. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Ready, Desi? Good, Desi. Good boy.